Hi, this is Matthew Robert Payne. I did a video called Fireplace Chat with the Trinity, Part 26. And in that message from the Father, I asked people to comment on the video and ask Jesus a question and ask the question and then type out the answer you were given. And uh, I promised if you did that on that video, if you watch Fireplace Chat with the Trinity, Part 26, you'll find that I promised to do a video response to the question. And like a video response on my feedback. And so Gerald had a question for Jesus. The homework was ask Jesus two questions and then listen to Jesus, and he'll give you an answer to your question. Uh, so Gerald said, I have one question, and that is how Jesus was able to escape through the hands of those who wanted to kill him easily, as if they didn't see him escaping. Luke 4, verse 29 to 30, and rose up and thrust him out of the city and led him unto the brow of a hill whereupon the city was built, that they might cast him down to headlong. But he, passing through the midst of them, went on his way. Also in John 10:39, they sought again to take him, and he went forth out of their hands. I believe Jesus had the power to switch through dimensions on of the seen and the unseen. He literally just stepped out of the seen into the unseen and literally vanished from their eyes. He demonstrated this after his resurrection, but I strongly believe he had the same capacity in his unperfected body to switch. Ministering angels and guardian angels know this trick and can simply step out of the seen into the unseen, back and forth, while you watch. So that was a very good answer from Jesus, very complex, very correct. I'll just give you a little bit of feedback on that, Gerald, and for the people who's watching this video, this may be intriguing to you. I was walking towards the red light district of Australia, like where prostitutes sell their bodies on the streets, and we've got brothels that are heavily, really evil men ran them, and very violent men. They actually tried to kill me once. And I was walking up towards this brothel to meet one of the prostitutes and minister to her. And on the way to doing it, there was a girl that lived on the main street that led there, that had a Jezebel spirit that had proven she's an enemy of mine. And as I was walking up the street, I noticed her out on the street and she was looking at me. And I said, her seeing me, Jesus, is going to spoil my plans with me ministering to this prostitute. And Jesus said to me, she can't see you. And I said, what do you mean? Her eyes are following me. She's looking at me. And Jesus said she can see a group of angels walking up the road, and she's attracted to their anointing. She knows there's something special about them. And you're hidden in the midst of them. And so what Jesus was saying was, six angels had appeared around me in the flesh. And while they appeared around me in the flesh, I became invisible in the midst of them. I was hidden. And so I continued walking up the street just with faith and I had the encounter with the prostitute, everything went well. So that was one time when someone was clearly looking in my direction, but they couldn't see me. And that's what happened to Jesus in that day. A few angels surrounded him with their glory. They appeared in the flesh, and Jesus walked and became invisible in their midst, surrounded by their glory, and walked out of there without anyone seeing him go. Another time, I was working as a kitchen hand, and I was having a good conversation with another kitchen hand, and we bid each other good night, and were on either side of the machines that let you through, and you put your ticket in and you pass through into the station. And he said that he was going to a pub to have a few drinks, and I bid him good night, and I left. Started walking down the stairs towards the station. I decided, no, I'll go with him, and I went back to see if he was still there, and he had a change of decision and came back and looked if I was still there. We both had the impression to come back. And to talk to him the next night, I said, I came back to see if you're still there. I was going to go to the pub. And he said, oh, I came back too. I was staring and seeing if you were there. I said, I didn't see you. You didn't see me. It looks like angels hit us. And that was another. So on two occasions, I've been literally there in my flesh, and I haven't been able to be seen. So that's the secret of that thing. So I know someone else, a friend of mine, was a friend for a while. He said this a guy became violent with him and went to swing at him, and he saw the guy's fist go through his head, but it didn't connect. Like the person's fist hit him, but it didn't hit him. And he said it was as though I was invisible. And so that was another occasion of that scenario. So if needed, if you need to get out of a situation and you need to be invisible, Jesus can disappear you. And that's how Jesus disappeared. He had angels come around him and disappear him. The end of that story of the guy with the pub, he went to the pub and played the pokies. He said, if you had been with me, I wouldn't have played the pokies. But the fact that I didn't see you and I couldn't go to the pub with you, I went to the pub and I played the pokies because sometimes I gamble, and I won $500 on the pokies. And if you had come to me to the pub, I wouldn't have played them, and I really didn't need the money for my family. So I was really pleased I didn't see you when I came back. And we're both there standing, looking for each other. And we're both standing and neither of us could see each other. So God can do supernatural things. So I really appreciate the fact that you answered this question. I just thought I'd give you some feedback and say I really love the fact that you obeyed this video. God bless you. This is from my channel, The Narrow Gate of Jesus, and I encourage you to like this video if you've seen this video, and if you want to make a comment on this video, I'd really appreciate your feedback, and God bless.